everybody, I'm Dr. Anthony Youn, America's holistic plastic surgeon, and today we're going to go over my 5 biggest cosmetic bangs for your buck. So if you want to look your best and feel your best, and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money doing it, these 5 things, in my opinion, are going to definitely get your money's worth. So let's start with number 5, IPL, Intense Pulse Light. This is similar to laser treatments, and what these do is that this is a light-based treatment that targets age spots, sunspots, liver spots, all different names for the same thing. Well, IPL is less expensive than most laser treatments because the device is much less expensive to purchase. And so you can often find IPL devices at your local med spa, dermatologist, or plastic surgeon's offices. Each treatment probably runs anywhere from $100 to $300, and you would need to consider that it'll take 4 to 5 treatments in total to get rid of your spots. So it's not cheap, but if you're looking to get rid of your spots, it definitely works, and compared to some other treatments, it is definitely less expensive. And there's absolutely no downtime, and there's usually no pain associated with it as well. That's why it's my number 5 biggest cosmetic bang for your buck. Number 4, microneedling. Well, you may have heard of those derma rollers, where they're these little rollers with tiny pins on them, and they basically roll them on your face. Well, those little pins create tiny little holes in your skin, and by damaging your skin in that very controlled fashion, you can get the skin to be tighter afterwards. Well, in our offices, we do the same thing, but we do it on a greater level. So those pins can literally go into your skin 1 to 2 millimeters to help create that trauma, to help rejuvenate the skin and cause that skin to tighten up afterwards. Quite often, people will put an overlay, like they'll put PRP, platelet-rich plasma, or your own blood over it. Or we in my office here at YOUN Plastic Surgery, we use a commercially available growth factor serum that we put over the skin that seeps into those tiny little holes created by microneedling to help rejuvenate your skin. Well, the good thing about microneedling is it's not that expensive because unlike expensive lasers, the device that we purchase to do it is not that much. And so because of that, the treatment can be as little as $100 or less depending on where you have it done. So microneedling is my number 4 biggest cosmetic bang for the buck. Well, number 3 are chemical peels. Now, some people think that chemical peels are a bit old-fashioned. They were definitely done a lot in the 80s and 90s before we had these fancy lasers and other light-based devices. But they still work. And the benefit of chemical peels is that they can help to exfoliate the skin, they can help to reduce dark spots, help tighten up the skin, and give you a general good rejuvenation of the skin. The issue with chemical peels is that they do come with some downtime quite often, so anywhere from a day to a week of downtime you can get with these. But unlike expensive lasers, the cost of doing a chemical peel sometimes can be as little as $5 or $10. And so that cost, that savings is actually passed off often to you, the patient. So sometimes you can spend literally a couple $100 or less on a chemical peel and get the same results as spending $1,000 on an expensive laser. So if you want to save some money, look younger, if you don't mind sometimes a little more downtime, then chemical peels may be a good option for you. Well, my number 2 biggest cosmetic bang for your buck is retinol or Retin-A. Okay, these are retinol. Basically, these are both derivatives of vitamin A. Retinol is an over-the-counter strength, and Retin-A is a prescription strength. And if you had to pick one anti-aging cream that is the most scientifically proven cream to tighten your skin, to smooth your skin, to reduce fine lines, to reverse age spots, and even to reverse early pre-skin cancers, this is it, okay? And the retinol, we have a retinol moisturizer in my YOUN Beauty line that is the cornerstone and our top seller for our skincare products. So if you're interested in turning back the clock, getting your skin looking younger, a lot of other brands commercially available have their own brand, their own version of retinol. Feel free to get those. We have mine for sale at my online store, or you can get a prescription from your dermatologist for Retin-A. And these are the best anti-aging creams available today. Great bang for your buck, and my number 2. All right, so what is my number 1 biggest cosmetic bang for your buck? you may think that it is Botox because Botox is the most common cosmetic treatment. It is not. How about injectable fillers? No, injectable fillers are not usually the best bang for your bucks. And surgery is not as well. My top cosmetic bang for your buck is Jibo, otherwise known as Nutox. Jibo is a new type of botulinum toxin. It's a competitor to Botox, and it is made by a company, very pure. It has its own very pure processing, and it's made in Korea, recently FDA approved, and we're using it in a lot of our patients today. The reason why this is such good bang for your buck is that we are finding that it seems to take effect a bit quicker than Botox, and it is a bit less expensive. Okay, so Botox is the most common cosmetic treatment, probably most popular in the history of the world. Jibo is hot on its heels as a very valid alternative, and it's the first one in the last 10 years to present as a valid alternative. So as of this video, we know that it seems to work a bit quicker. It doesn't have the headaches that some people get from Botox, and it's a bit less expensive. Time will tell if it lasts as long, maybe even longer than Botox. So Jibo is my #1 best cosmetic bang for your buck. Well, if you've been finding this stuff interesting, and you're interested in looking and feeling your best holistically, my name is Dr. Anthony Youn, America's Holistic Plastic Surgeon. Subscribe by clicking that button on the screen right there, or take a peek at this other educational video to learn more about how to look at your best and feel your best holistically.